My dear children, listen, because today I will speak to you about a truth that transforms the human heart and sets the soul free. It is a truth that is not easy to understand because it goes against human nature. But this truth brings a person closest to God. Today I will not talk to you about love alone. I will talk to you about the hardest form of love, loving your enemy. My children, when I walked on the earth, when I saw people's lives, when I felt their struggles, I realized something. People know how to love their friends. They love their families. They love those who respect them and give them happiness. But when someone hurts them, when someone betrays them, when someone insults them, then that love disappears. Then revenge takes birth inside the human heart. Then a person thinks that revenge is justice. That is why I said, love your enemy. Because I wanted you to leave the path of revenge and walk on the path of God. You ask, should we really love the one who hurt us, the one who wronged us, the one who stood against us? And I say yes, because when you love your enemy, you're not only giving love to him, you are freeing your own heart from hatred. You are saving yourself from the darkness that destroys a person from within. My children, remember, hatred is like fire. First it burns inside you, then it burns your peace, then it weakens your soul, and in the end, it makes you exactly like the one you hate. When you hate someone you call an enemy, you tie yourself to them, but when you love, you break those chains. Many people came to me and said, Lord, someone insulted us. Someone treated us as small. Someone hurt us. Should we forgive them and love them? And I told them, yes, because as you give others, heaven gives to you. If you love only those who love you, what greatness is there in that? Every person can do that. But if you love your enemy, then you make yourself like God, because God lets the sun shine on both the good and the evil. God lets the rain fall on the fields of both the righteous and the unrighteous. My children, love does not mean that you call your enemy right. Love does not mean that you accept his mistakes. Love means that you keep no hatred in your heart for him. Love means you see him the way God sees him. A soul that makes mistakes, but needs correction. A soul that has wandered, but needs light. When I said, pray for your enemy, many were shocked. They said, Lord, how can we pray for someone who makes anger rise inside us? And I said, because when you pray for them, the hatred inside the heart begins to melt. And only when hatred melts, love is born. My children, people think that strength is needed to love. But I tell you, a heart is needed. Strength is needed for revenge. But courage is needed for forgiveness and love. It is not easy to forget wounds. It is not easy to let go of insult. When the heart is hurt, it desires revenge. But when the heart chooses love, it comes closer to God. Once a young man came to me and said, Lord, my neighbor has hurt me many times. He insulted my family. He damaged my field. I forgave him again and again. But now he takes advantage of my forgiveness. What should I do? I told him, If you truly forgave him, you have done your duty. But love does not mean that you support injustice. Love means you keep no hatred in your heart. Love means you remain just and fair, the way God is with you. Love does not mean that you allow yourself to be wounded again. Love means you do not let hatred live inside you. My dear children, I have seen that people try to avoid their enemies. They want to stay away. They do not even want to hear their name. Because in their heart, that person has become a symbol of pain. But I tell you, when you run away from your enemy in fear, you never become free from his influence. The more you run, the deeper he settles in your mind. But when you pray for him, when you wish well for him, you break the chain that keeps you imprisoned from within. My children, even in my life there were people who misunderstood me, who accused me falsely, who insulted me, and in the end, who crucified me. But did I hate them? No, because hatred makes a person blind. Love shows the truth. I said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. I did not say this because I was weak. I said this because I knew. Love is greater than hatred. Light is greater than darkness. Forgiveness is greater than revenge. My children, loving your enemy does not mean making him your friend. It means you keep no bitterness inside. Some people think that loving an enemy means agreeing to everything he does. But that is not true. Love means you do not let your heart fall into darkness. Love means you keep enough light inside to protect your own soul. Once a woman came to me with pain in her eyes. She said, Lord, my husband has hurt me many times. He insulted me again and again. How can I love such a person? I told her, love does not mean accepting injustice. Love means freeing your heart. Do not let hatred grow so deep that it destroys you. Pray that his heart changes. Pray that truth enters his life. My children, when you pray for someone, you are not just speaking words. You are releasing the bitterness inside. You are lightening your heart, and then you feel the power of God entering your soul. When you can pray even for your enemy, you reach a level of love where the soul becomes free. I have seen many people who want peace, but they do not know that peace begins within. If you have hatred, your prayers remain incomplete. If you hold bitterness, your sleep remains restless. If there is someone you cannot forgive, your soul is still in chains. Therefore, I said, a healthy person does not need a physician. The sick one does. In the same way, love is needed most for those who stand against you. My children, someone may do wrong to you. You cannot control that, but you can control how you respond. You can choose hatred, or you can choose love. But remember, hatred wounds you from inside. Love fills you from inside. Once a young man said to me, Lord, I hate my enemy. Seeing him makes my blood boil. I cannot think anything good for him. I asked him, do you want peace? He said, yes, Lord. I told him, as long as you hate him, peace will not come? Because the one you hate lives inside your heart. Even if he is far away, his presence inside your mind steals your peace. My children, understand this. Love for an enemy is not just a command. It is a deep truth. Love can turn enemies into friends. Love can melt the hardest heart. Love lifts the soul from darkness to light. Sometimes you think, if I think good for my enemy, he will take advantage. But love is not foolish. Love is aware. Love does not encourage ignorance. Love sees truth and understands justice. Love teaches you how to protect yourself without hatred. My dear children, no human is perfect. Everyone has caused someone pain. Everyone has been someone's enemy. When someone hurts you, do not think he is born evil. Think that he too is part of the same imperfection you experience. Then compassion arises, and compassion turns into love. Some ask me, Lord, how do we think good for someone who destroyed our peace, broke our trust? And I say, if you want to love your enemy, first heal your own wounds. Fresh wounds hurt intensely, but when you place your pain in God's hands, healing begins. And healing shows you the path of love. Once an old man came to me. He said, Lord, all my life I hated my neighbor. He cheated me once, and I never forgave him. Today my life is ending, and my heart feels heavy. I told him, ask God for strength. Let his light enter your heart. When light comes in, darkness leaves. Days later he returned. His eyes were peaceful. He said, Lord, I prayed for him for the first time, and I felt a great burden lift from my heart. I understood. My enemy was not that man. My enemy was my own hatred. And when hatred left, the enemy disappeared. My children, this is the power of love. Love does not remove the enemy. Love removes the meaning of enemy. Love allows you to see the human behind the hurt. Love lifts you so high that you no longer take things personally. You see wrong actions as lack of understanding, and that understanding keeps your heart calm. I do not say give yourself to people who hurt you again and again. I say keep no darkness inside. Protect yourself. Be wise, but keep the door of your heart open for love. Because hatred does not save you. Hatred only destroys you. My children, love is the light that shows your path. Hatred is the darkness that makes you fall. If you choose love, you walk with God. If you choose hatred, you harm your own soul. And if you love your enemy, you free yourself from the burden you carry for years. Therefore, I ask you today, look inside your heart. Is there hatred? Is there a wound? Is there desire for revenge? If yes, your heart is not free yet. And only when hatred turns into love can the soul receive full light. Remember those who hurt you, those who insulted you, those who caused you pain, and say in your heart, Lord, I send them love. I forgive them. I release them. And with that, I release myself. When you do this, you will see love is not just a feeling. Love is a force that lifts your soul. Love is the energy that lightens your heart. Love is the path that brings you close to God. My children, love is the nature of God. And when you love, whether a friend, a family member, or an enemy, you fulfill the will of God, and your life fills with light. Therefore, today I tell you, love your enemy, because this love can change the world. This love can destroy darkness. This love can free your heart. And when the heart is free, the mind becomes peaceful, the soul becomes bright, and life fills with God's light. If this message touched your heart, then like the video, subscribe to the Faith Fuel channel, and tell in the comments what part moved you the most.